Thoughts and emotions, the waves and the ocean. When people begin to meditate, they often say that their thoughts are running riot and have become wilder than ever before. But I assure them that this is a good sign. Far from meaning your thoughts have become wilder, it shows that you have become quieter, and you're finally aware of just how noisy your thoughts have been. Don't be disheartened or give up. Whatever arises, just keep being present. Keep returning to the breath, even in the midst of all the confusion. In the ancient meditation instructions, it is said that at the beginning, thoughts will arrive one on top another, uninterrupted, like a steep mountain waterfall. Gradually, as you perfect meditation, thoughts become like water in a deep, narrow gorge. Then a great river, slowly winding its way down to the sea. Finally, the mind becomes like a still and placid ocean, ruffled only by the occasional ripple or wave. Sometimes people think when they meditate, there should be no thoughts or emotions at all. And when thoughts and emotions arise, they become annoyed and exasperated with themselves and think they have failed. Nothing could be further from the truth. There is a Tibetan saying, "It's a tall order to ask for meat without bones and tea without leaves." So as long as you have a mind, there will be thoughts and emotions. Just as the ocean has waves and the sun has rays, so the mind's own radiance is its thoughts and emotions. The ocean has waves, yet the ocean is not particularly disturbed by them. The waves are the very nature of the ocean. Waves will rise, but where do they go? Back into the ocean. And where do they come from? The ocean. In the same manner, thoughts and emotions are the radiance and expression of the very nature of the mind. They rise from the mind, but where do they dissolve? Back into the mind. Whatever arises, do not see it as a particular problem. If you do not impulsively react, if you are only patient, it'll once again settle into its essential nature. When you have this understanding, then rising thoughts only enhance your practice. But when you do not understand what they intrinsically are, the radiance of the nature of your mind, then your thoughts become the seed of confusion. So have a spacious, open, and compassionate attitude toward your thoughts and emotions. Because in fact, your thoughts are your family, the family of your mind. Before them, as Dujum Rinpoche used to say, be like an old wise man watching a child play. We often wonder what to do about negativity or certain troubling emotions. In the spaciousness of meditation, you can view your thoughts and emotions with a totally unbiased attitude. When your attitude changes, then the whole atmosphere of your mind changes. Even the very nature of your thoughts and emotions. When you become more agreeable, then they do. If you have no difficulty with them, they will have no difficulty with you either. So whatever thoughts and emotions arise, allow them to rise and settle, like the waves in the ocean. Whatever you find yourself thinking, let that thought rise and settle without any constraint. Don't grasp at it, feed it, or indulge it. Don't cling to it, and don't try to solidify it. Neither follow thoughts nor invite them. Be like the ocean, looking at its own waves, or the sky gazing down on the clouds that pass through it. You will soon find that thoughts are like the wind. They come and go. The secret is to not think about the thoughts, but allow them to flow through the mind while keeping your mind free of afterthoughts. In the ordinary mind, we perceive the stream of thoughts as continuous, but in reality, this is not the case. You will discover for yourself that there is a gap between each thought. When the past thought is past, and the future thought not yet arisen, you will always find a gap in which the Rigpa, the nature of the mind, is revealed. So the work of meditation is to allow the thoughts to slow down, to make that gap become more and more apparent. My master had a student called Appa Pant, a distinguished Indian diplomat and author who served as an Indian ambassador in a number of capital cities around the world. He had even been the representative of the government of India in Tibet, in Lhasa, and for a time he was their representative in Sikkim. He was also a practitioner of meditation and yoga, and each time he saw my master, he would always ask him how to meditate. He was following an Eastern tradition, where the student keeps asking the master one simple, basic question over and over again. Appa Pant told me this story. One day, our master, Jamyang Khyentse, was watching a Lama dance in front of the palace temple in Gangtok, the capital of Sikkim, and he was chuckling at the antics of the Atsara, the clown who provides the light relief in between dances. Appa Pant kept pestering him, asking him again and again how to meditate. So this time, when my master replied, it was in such a way to let him know that he was telling him once and for all. Look, it's like this. When your past thought has ceased and the future thought has not yet risen, isn't there a gap? Yes, said Appa Pant. Well, prolong it. That is meditation.